Hey, how's it going? I'm Dan Fradenburgh, and this is Chess with Investors. I'm joined with Matt Picheny, and Matt, you are white, so you need to make the first move, and then we can start introducing yourself and all that kind of stuff while you're figuring out. Okay, cool, you did that. So first, Matt, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit to the audience?
Hey, I'm Matt Picheny, and I am a novice chess player. I think I've played chess maybe, four times in my life, possibly. So this is going to be an interesting thing. I'm also a real estate investor, a coach, and a speaker, and an author, and all that other kind of stuff. All right, so I got to figure out what to do next. I guess I go to.
Exactly, and so just for everybody in the audience who's noticing, Matt was very kind to join us today, and you'll notice that I did the world famous Bong Cloud opening, made famous by five-time U.S. chess champion Hikaru Nakamura, and it's widely known as the worst opening conceivable. Just
Hikaru Nakamura.
Hikaru
Isn't that the guy
Nakamura.
who invented Bitcoin?
No, that was something
Satoshi something, I think.
Satoshi, something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, so wait, if I do, I think I'm trying to figure. Oh wait, but the king can move one. No, so that wouldn't be good.
That's
Um,
right. And so the reason why the Bond Cloud is such an awful opening is
yeah,
because it immediately makes him vulnerable, and it blocks both your bishop and your queen. And it stops you from being able to castle. So do not try this at home, kids. It's just an
that's a
awful idea
opening.
in
Okay.
every single way. There's just no redeeming qualities except for amusement value. But as far as you and the audience go, you might be wondering what on earth we're doing. Yes, we are real estate investors, and on top of Matt's extensive experience with plays in New York. That's a very exciting and unique background you have. You want to talk about your theater background there, Matt?
Well, I moved to New York City to pursue a career in theater. I grew up in Orlando, Florida, and I was a professional actor for many years, and had a lot of fun doing that. Um,
Okay, and you're not pretending to not be able to play chess, right?
Oh
Just
no,
to try.
no, this is legit. Wait, so if
Okay.
I go, okay, so I gotta do something now because otherwise, oh wait, no, oh no, I can't do that. Yeah. Uh, oh wait, if I go to here, that's not really gonna help me, is it? This is sorry, I'm just not very good
Uh,
at this game. This is just black.
Honestly, that's just how the game works.
Yeah,
It's just really really tough to do a podcast and do anything and play chess at the same time. I was thinking a little bit of the show Hot Ones, where they eat the spicy chicken wings at the same time as they play a game.
yeah.
But one thing about chess though is that you're more likely to start resenting the person who's winning, which is a different kind of awkward, right? But this is a lot of fun. So Matt and I, we ended up meeting via my online virtual meetings
That's
that I
queen
frequent,
can
and
go in any direction, right? Like
yeah,
can move like
any direction.
anybody except for a knight,
That's right.
right? She can't move like a knight.
That's right. She can't skip over pieces. Only the knight can skip over pieces.
Right. Okay. Um, dude, this is hard.
It's really
Um,
hard.
yeah. Hmm.
But
Sorry.
you've actually but I remember like you won a Tony, I believe, or maybe more than one or something like that. Was that as a
I
producer or
did.
what?
I won a Tony Award. My wife and I have co-produced a couple of Broadway shows. So my wife works full time in theater. I got out of theater a long time ago. I was actually in digital marketing for a number of years before I got involved in real estate full time. So yeah, so we've been fortunate enough to have been involved with a couple of Broadway shows that have been good successes. We've invested. It's interesting. Really, Broadway stuff is very much like like real estate syndications where you can invest like as a passive investor in a syndication. So we invested in Hamilton, which was a nice big hit. We also have um, oh, wait a minute. If I do this and I go to here, that puts you in check, right?
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Um, oh, well then, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. What one thing I'm thinking about doing, like with this, is I'm looking to have a separate tally as far as how I'm performing on this show. If
Yeah.
there'll be one tally for Bong Cloud matches, and then there's the regular because it
Did you
really
get that
is.
called? Is it literally called the Bong Cloud?
Yes, it's
Did you
literally called the Bong Cloud opening.
That's
I did
you.
not make it up.
All right.
It's but
It's,
it's epic.
all right. So wait. What if I go? If I go there, then you go there. Then I go there. Oh, but then you would go there, right? So how about if I go to here? Good.
Okay. Um, I think I'm gonna see if I can do something about your pawn chain here, like that.
Right. So then then I have to, if I don't do something there, then and then you're gonna do that, right? Wow. Okay. Well, why did you do that? Why didn't you just use your rook to take that guy out? Oh, because that guy was in the way. Right. 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 I see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is great. This is great. It's I swear, chess is just a guilty pleasure for me. It's
I just,
listening to
I just never really played this game at all, and I'm doing pretty poorly, I think, but I don't know.
it's
Um,
I think it's decent. Right now, I'm only up one pawn, so
right,
in theory, it could be anybody's game.
right. I
But
could take out your knight,
true. But then
or
I just capture back with my rook.
right. Then I lose my bishop. I mean, my yeah. Um, hmm. Well, you know what? Why don't I? You're gonna do that, and I get you. So fine. So here, I'll do this. Wait, I can't move to here. There we go. Yeah.
Yikes. Yeah, I think that was a good move.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you. So
yeah.
anyway, yeah. So I've got involved in some Broadway stuff. We've been producers on Moulin Rouge, which won a Tony Award. So as a co-producer on that with my wife, we got a Tony Award for that, and also for American Utopia, David Byrne's American Utopia. So
Mhm.
that's been a lot of fun for us. I found it very interesting. So if I go here, you go there, I'll take that out. That's fine. Mm, okay.
Yeah, harass that knight. Oh, okay. So there you go. So one thing about chess, one thing that always hit me about you, Matt, and I know I haven't told you this before, is you seem like a very peaceful person, and so maybe you'll respect the fact that one thing that I didn't like about chess, I didn't want to play humans. I played a bunch of bots, especially last year. But I didn't like the idea of. I don't like zero sum games. I like it where everybody involved is better from the relationship than they were previously. Um, I don't like that move. I mean, like the move that I'm thinking about. Oh, that's actually covered. Okay, yeah, so I'll do this instead. But yeah, I don't like zero sum games where you like it feels like a winner tends to be taking from the loser. I prefer situations where people like everybody benefits from the interaction. But of course, chess is supposed to be a theoretical draw if if you've got equal leveled opponents.
Yeah, I made a really bad mistake because I was thinking of this like checkers 2 moves ago, and I was like, oh, he's blocked, but you weren't blocked because you don't have to hop over. Yeah, that's why this is not my game. Oh, but now I can take this guy. What?
Yep, that's right. I think I'll do this just to harass you a little bit.
Okay, so then what's the castle move that I can move this king somewhere
Yeah,
and
you can't do that anymore because you're in check. There are two ways that you can't do a
oh, I thought
castle.
you couldn't do it if you moved your king.
Yeah, it's if you move the king or if you move the rook, you can't. And if there's a space in between that the king has to travel across, you also can't do it. But you also can't castle out of check,
Oh man.
and that
But if I were
requires
to
your
do
check.
it, it would be moving the king over to this F or this G
To
or
G, yeah,
to
to G.
G, and the rook would go from H over to F.
That's correct.
Correct? Yeah. Okay.
Yep,
See, I know the moves. I
right,
never play. All right. So I have to move this guy somewhere, and I could move him to here.
right.
Mhm.
Okay, so then I think, yeah, I'm trying to move on the wrong screen here. Um, I could do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that.
Okay. Well, then I can. Oh, I can't take that out because that's there. Right. So, all right. I think it's time to bust out these guys then, huh? Um, let's start here. Oh wait, no, that's not good. Can I go back still? Or no, I'm done.
I could do a move that like doesn't really matter to let you undo. You want me?
Fine. It's fine. No, it's good.
Oh,
It's good. I'll live
okay.
with the mistake.
Okie
My
dokie.
I should have gone to here. There we go.
Excellent. So, as far as real estate goes, you did mention syndications, which is, of course, the context that I really got into real estate. But as far as what you're up to right now, what's the main play that you're doing? You were still doing multifamily deals?
Yeah, I am. I'm still doing multifamily real estate. Um, it's something that I have been doing for several years now. I enjoy it. Um, it's hard to try to play a game like this. We should,
Right.
I have an idea. How, how about Connect Four with investors?
Connect more with investors. I love it. I
Well, because
love it.
I think I would crush you on Connect Four. I happen to be a very good Connect Four player. This is a little more complex than Connect Four.
I'll
Um,
say.
yeah.
It's chess is such an unforgiving game. It's just mind blowing. It's the deeper I go into it. Like I really boot camped myself over the last couple years on this. Last year I did over 7,000 chess puzzles,
Wow.
and
And you're good at
but
this game. This is you have an unfair advantage.
at this point, it's fair to say that it's an unfair advantage, but it seems that it doesn't matter how much effort you put into this game, it's still just completely unforgiving. You know, like even grandmasters will blunder sometimes and just throw away a game. But yeah, it's a tough one for sure.
Yeah, man. Um,
I got that too now. But these
I
days,
have to sacrifice certain pieces, I guess.
it's possible. I see that you have some wiggle room to play with that rook, but there aren't a whole lot of good squares for it.
Yes,
Your
I'm
other
aware.
rook,
I'm aware.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
your
aware.
other rook has way more freedom. Your one that's on h1,
Yeah.
but like I suppose, yeah, nah. I don't want to reveal my next. Okay, well now I'm gonna reveal my next move. I was gonna say that maybe you could try trading your rook for my e3 rook, but that would mean I just gobble it up with that move that I just did. So okay, so I can do that. I can do that. I
So
can do
yeah, so
that,
I'm
I
doing
guess.
real estate investing. I'm also right. Man, I'm also coach people in real estate syndications. I've been doing a lot of that lately. I actually have a really cool event coming up
Mm-hmm.
in New York here in January. I'm doing this thing called Scaling Up with Syndication, where I've got people coming from all over the country and from Canada
Mm-hmm.
to come and teach people about syndications. Um, so my dead, did I just lose? Is my game over? I
Not yet.
don't
No.
seem to be able to move it anywhere though.
Yeah, it's you can't move your king anywhere, but you can move other pieces like that. Exactly.
And I can't take that out. I could only, what can I do with this? I can only move it here.
Yeah, you can move your king to f1. I think is the best move, but the if you try to block with your rook, then I think it's just all over. I think I'm going to do it this way, and then I think I have mate on the next move. I don't think you have a way to stop me anymore. There you go. So, do you want to do a rematch?
No. I'm just
Okay.
talk with you and play the game and yeah, no, I'm just I mean
Sure. Sure.
I'm
Sure.
having to
Excellent.
talk with you some more. I trying to talk and play this game. I imagine this is really boring for people at home to watch. I don't know.
Well, no, see, well, that's the thing too, is that I know that our audience, because it's real estate people, you get some people who know the game well, and then a lot of people who don't. And I think some people they're intrigued by the game, but it used to be really hard to access chess training as far as I'm concerned. And just this week, I've had a short that I released on how to set up the board, and most people don't even know that, because one of the things they don't know is that on your right it should be a white square, not a black square. And if you mess that up, then white and black's kings and queens will be reversed. So that means any strategy you memorize will be basically out the window. But I think the most important thing for us to do would be talk about how to reach out. I'll sandbag it by talking about myself first. I've got this super distinct last name. It makes me really easy to find on LinkedIn, which is where I spend most of my social media time. Matt, I know that you are also very active on social media and all that kind of stuff. What are the best ways to reach out if they want to find out more? I know that on Amazon you've also got your backstage book there that you've got in the
Yeah, actually
background there.
started real estate. Yeah. So I have a very unique last name as well, Picheny. There's not a lot of Picheny's out there. So it's a good thing to remember. You can find me on all the social channels with Picheny, or you can just go to picheny.com. That's my website, picheny.com. And you can reach out to me, find out about my book, download some. I have lots of free resources. I also have a YouTube channel where I have lots of free videos, giving education about real estate. So, if anyone is in the game of real estate, not the game of chess, or if anyone wants to coach me on how to play chess better, reach out. I love chatting with people and learning about new people and new things. And maybe I should up my chess game. Dan, what do you think?
Well, I think the best place for people to learn a little bit more on chess is on chesswithinvestors.com, because I do also have, in addition to these awesome interviews where we talk about real estate as we play a game, I have a little series called Improve at Chess with my son, who I give him the nickname a cheat code because he's my cheat code. He's my way of practicing and getting better and better, and he keeps me honest. For a
How old is
while
he?
there, he's 11. And
Wow.
yeah, he's already won first place before in the regional chess champions. We
Wow.
had we had a tournament yesterday, and it's the worst he's ever done at these tournaments. He's done in like 6 of them or something like that. Is to get a third place ribbon, and he got another third place ribbon just yesterday with a score of 3 wins and 1 loss. So it's yeah, he's very strong, and that's one of the reasons why I've been studying like crazy, is because I just got to make sure that I like at least keep up, which is it's harder and harder these days because it's the access to information now on chess is amazing. But Improve at Chess is a playlist that's on
Dan,
chesswithinvestors.com.
real quick. Sorry, I'm going to turn the table real quick. Well,
Sure.
how long have you been playing? Like, did you start as a kid, or like how long did
I
you?
learned it as a kid. Unfortunately, I grew up in the country, and so that meant that generally I'd play about 3 games with somebody, and then they just never want to play ever again, giving me no opportunity to improve whatsoever. And
Because you
so
would crush them.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I think part of it is I take it seriously enough that later in the game I'd sit there and think in my moves, really, really hard, and then that's just the nature of the game. There's so many different possibilities that there's usually something hiding in there that's really, really nasty, but it just takes some digging to end up finding it. Or somebody like basically people would get tired of playing and they're like, whatever, I'll try this, and it would just be a disaster. So, maybe that's modesty speaking, but it's hard to say. But yeah, I didn't really get too far into chess, but I did mention the puzzles last year. This year, I ripped the Band-Aid in preparation for something like this. Back in January, from January to about June, including the Blitz and Bullet games, I played about 3,000 games to start to solidify the different things because I figured I'd figure out something by the end of that many games, and now I think I actually do have a much better study plan as far as improving. So like even in the last month in all 3 formats, I'm up about 100 points on of score points. They call it elo in chess. So I'm on. We're going for 2,000 in rapid. That'll be lots of fun. But we could talk a little bit more of that after the show's done. Did you have any more questions or any other advice you want to leave for the audience?
Uh, Make sure you learn how to play chess before you have Dan annihilate you if you're going to be on the show.
Awesome. Anyway, thanks a lot, Matt, for joining. There's only one other thing I need to do, which is my public service announcement. It's not for you, Matt. It's for you in the audience. If you've been watching this episode and you've been experiencing searing pains in your eyeballs, maybe migraine-like symptoms, I'm highly confident it's due to the downright hideous subscribe button that's down there that you probably haven't hit yet. You can hit it for free. It doesn't hurt anybody. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm biased. I want more people to click on it so that those deadbeats at YouTube start paying for these videos instead of me. I just hit 2,000 subscribers, so some of you may already know all it really does is it means my videos may show up on your list of suggestions. There's no guarantees as far as that goes, and you can go ahead and ignore those suggestions because quite frankly, I just appreciate the fact you spent this time with me. Just like Matt, I appreciate you joining me. This was awesome.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thanks.
Does nothing but put more money in the pot.
Right.
If we talk about just the investor side, I mean, Shane talked about the sponsor side a little bit. I'll talk about the investor side. Okay, so you want the most money in terms of return with the least risk. All right, you want to do it yourself, you can go get 13 or 14%. You're going to do all the underwriting, it's not going to be passive.
If you bet, probably not.
I think I'd have to bet at least 2,500 before they fold.
And the pot is
4,000.
4,000. Yeah, I think you're right, but I'd rather just check.
Okay.
First position, you have the right of collection and the right of foreclosure or sheriff's sale, wherever you're at.